This is Hannibal here with a daily wrestling news update for you. Lots of ratings news. SmackDown did 0.42 last Friday. NXT did 0.16. Oh, sorry. Raw did a 0.42 rating Monday. Rampage on Friday did a 0.06 and 234,000 viewers. Obviously, they're canceling that show. AEW has put zero effort into making that show good. So that's why it's canceled. Nobody's watching it. Collision, 0.10, 346,000 viewers. NXT did 0.16 yesterday night. Dynamite ticket sales are not great for this week. Tonight, total tickets out, including comps right now, about 1,800 in an arena that holds nearly 13,000 in Salt Lake City. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Collision this weekend. Only 950 tickets out total. These numbers, according to the Wrestling Observer, that's 950 tickets in a 9,000 plus seat arena. PFL fighter Diane Silva, who's only 29, has been in a coma for weeks now after cutting weight for a London Bellator show. As far as Rey Fenix, he's still going to be under AEW contract for a while. Khan is just not using him on TV. Penta, he hasn't been used for AEW for a long time, but he's expected to go to WWE soon. For whatever reason, rather than putting other guys over to help build new stars, which they really don't have a lot of new stars in AEW that are over, as we can see by how the ratings and attendance are. It's bizarre to me that they just let these guys like Penta and Phoenix. They might not be huge names yet. I think they'll do better in WWE, but they're known, and there's a lot of guys that aren't known at all that would benefit from getting victory. Britt Baker have broken up. Samantha Irving, the former Raw ringer, apparently told WWE she was quitting on Monday, was replaced by Lillian Garcia. I wouldn't expect Lillian to be around very long. Just they don't really like older people representing them, which is, I imagine, why they probably replaced Lillian the first. Maybe would have had to do with that, but who knows? I could be wrong, but they seem to like the younger people. I guess Samantha Irving was a singer. By the way, I'm not going to do a full review of this because it's not worth a full review. But I watched the Undertaker interview with Donald Trump. The main thing that I took away, really, they're both anti-transgender athletes, transition males competing in female sports. That will definitely be something that Donald Trump will be against. As far as wrestling, there was a ton of wrestling talk on a good amount of UFC talk. I've noticed in a lot of interviews lately, there's a lot more pop talk about Vince McMahon, which, by the way, the Ring Boy scandal from 40 years ago, apparently there's a group of them that are now trying to file a lawsuit 40 years later. WWE. So who knows? It's quite a long time to do that. Anyways, just getting over a cold here from flying back from I think I caught something on the airplane, so I'm sorry that I sound a little up. As far as the interview, it was good. It was good, and it's cool to see like former president, future president, doing an interview with a wrestler. And it's funny. Batista was like Donald Trump fakes being interested in combat. At one point, he owned the competition of UFC, Affliction, I think it was called. So, I mean, and he's always supported boxing and wrestling. So to say that he fakes his liking of combat sports. I don't understand that. Nails, whenever I go out to Minnesota, which I'm sure will happen sooner than later. Another interview that I watched today was a new interview with Hulk Hogan. There was interesting stuff in this interview. I am going to do a separate video on that. Full review. Yeah, I'm not like a lot of people are like on at me lately because I like Donald Trump. I do like him. I respect him. But some people have even accused me of being political. I've once, now years ago, when Justin Trudeau said he was going to make weed legal in Canada if he was elected. And I thought it was ridiculous that it was illegal at the time, considering, I mean, compared to alcohol is a far worse drug, and it was legal. So yeah, I voted for him. Justin Trudeau obviously has made a lot of bad decisions since then, and likely is going to be out of here very soon. But that's the only I voted. And as far as why I'm interested in this election, because Donald Trump seems like interested in releasing more UFO information. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. He's an entertaining character. He's one of the best business. That's my interest. So for people that are accusing me of being political, I'm really not. Yeah, it did seem like the thing, they were trying to make on the Allen show, like Trump fakes his interest in wrestling and fighting. It's like he seemed genuinely interested in talking to the Undertaker. Yeah, I left for the USA during COVID because of the way that they handled COVID here. Anyways, guys, I'll be right back with my review of this very interesting Hulk Hogan interview where he did drop some interesting information. So I'll get into that in 2 minutes.